You said it's hard for injured ex-military personnel to get back into civilian employment.
There is a very great need for service leavers to get back into the world of work. They just need that little bit of help. And that's no reflection on them, it's just a reflection on what they've done for so long and what they haven't done for so long, which has gone and looked for a job. This 6-month placement on the AFTER programme with Barclays is really great. AFTER stands for the Armed Forces Transition, Employment and Resettlement Programme. When I first saw 1 Churchill Place, I was pretty overawed by it. 31 floors, it's pretty intimidating. It soon transpired, though, that once I got up here on the 26th floor, that I was working with a good team and people that are very supportive. The only thing I found quite strange is that I've probably flown in helicopters a lot lower than this floor, so that was quite difficult to get used to. In 2009, I went to Afghanistan as a high-threat bomb disposal operator. It was the 15th of November, and we were dealing with 6 devices, and the search team commander, who was stood next to me on the track, he took a step forward, and he got stuck. And unbeknown at the time, what he'd actually done is he'd stepped on an IED, and his feet were now stuck in this hole, but the IED hadn't functioned. So I went forward to try and get him out this hole, and because there was no way I could deal with the device because it was so deep in the ground by then, and as we moved there was just an almighty explosion. Unfortunately it killed him and it left me with the injuries that I sustained. I remember being put on the helicopter and someone grabbed my head and said, "We've got you," and I passed out and I didn't wake up for 5 weeks, and when I did, I was in Selly Oak Hospital in Birmingham. I've never really been averse to challenge, but then there are times when you can pick your challenges and times when you can't. And unfortunately, once you've been injured in the way I have, then you can't pick your challenges anymore. They just hit you. I'm one of the project managers within the AFTER programme. Working in a team again feels really good. I've been in rehabilitation now for nearly 4 years, and it's just a nice feeling to be part of something again. The AFTER programme has been running since 2010. It just never seems to stop. You know, we're looking at apprenticeships and various other schemes to get people involved at all levels. It's opening the door to invite people in and say, look, there are the opportunities here. This can be done. It's not a free ride. If they want a role or a position, they have to be better than anyone else that will equally be going for that role. Where I sit, the majority of people around me are former military personnel. A colleague of mine who was also very seriously injured, he came up with the term reborn, and you are reborn because you do have to learn things again. But there's plenty of support out there, and you're not alone on the journey. That's the main thing about working here. The support really is there.
We've launched the AFTER programme to help injured ex-military personnel make the transition back into work. Got an idea? Share it at barclays.co.uk/yourbank.